Hi, good morning. Ako si Third Domingo, isang advertising creative director at isang may-ari ng kumpanya sa Maynila. Pero isa rin akong farmer. So isang message ko sa inyo ito ah, mula sa aking puso tungkol sa pagpa-farm. No? Talking to you, to me, the next generation of farmers. Did you know that the average age of a Filipino farmer is 55? Most of the people growing our food are already lolo and lola age. Respect, sobra. Pero it also means we need a new generation of young farmers and young professionals in agriculture. Now, not someday. Um, Kayo ba, meron ba kayong mga kamag-anak na mga farmer? Lapitan nyo sila, sabihin nyo, salamat po. Pero alam ko kung ano yung tanong sa isipan ninyo eh. I know that the first question is, yayaman ba ako sa farming? The honest answer, if your only goal is to be super rich, farming will disappoint you. Farming, like teaching or being a policeman or soldier, is a public service. You do it to serve your family and the people and the society. It's not something that you do and say, gagawin ko to para maging mayaman ako. Medyo hindi. But that doesn't mean there's no wealth here. The wealth is different. Ewan ko kung maniniwala kayo sa akin, no? Pero for one, the value of sustainability. If you can grow food, you're not just earning, you are securing. Minsan, you won't need as much money when you don't have to buy everything that you eat. Right? Magastos kaya mag-grocery. Pero imaginein mo kung yung kanin na kinakain nyo, tanim mo. Yung gulay na ulam ninyo, tanim mo. Di ba? Two, business. With technology, mechanization, and your own technique, you can turn farming into a real enterprise. It's not instant, it's seasonal, pero pag may tinanim, may aanihin. Di ba? Bigyan ko kayo ng isang simpleng computation para at least ma-picture ninyo. Let me prove that farming can be a livelihood. Pwede siyang trabaho, pwede siyang career. Okay? So example, rice harvest. Eto, nandito ako ngayon sa palayan ko. Uh, if palay is 25 pesos per kilo and one sack is 60 kilos, that's 1,500 pesos per sack. If you harvest 100 sacks per hectare, that's 150,000 pesos every 4 months. Gross before expenses, that's around 35,500 per month, give or take. That's not bad. So parang sumisweldo ka ng 35,000 a month. Now imagine if you level up. You mill it, you package it, you brand it. If you sell milled rice at 75 pesos per kilo, packed 25 kilos per sack, that's 1,875 pesos per sack. If you can move 1,000 sacks in a quarter, that's 1.875 billion pesos in 4 months. Around 600 pesos a month. Gross sales. Jackpot yun. Di ba? Pwede kang yumaman, pero kailangan magaling ka. Parang mga doctors and lawyers. Hindi naman sila laging mayaman. Pero kung magaling ka, baka yumaman ka. Pero hindi kasi tungkol yan sa yaman eh. We're a rice-eating country. Pero alam nyo ba, we still import rice from places like Thailand, India, Indonesia, and others. Meanwhile, we've shared rice science and training across Asia, and we have brilliant agriculture schools and researchers. So imagine if our youth choose agriculture with pride, not as a last resort. Maganda yon. Hindi lahat ng lupa sa Pilipinas magiging subdivision. Ako, naiinis ako pag ganun eh. And rice is just one lane. You can plant vegetables. You can plant high-value crops. And my favorite low-cost, low-drama entry, fruits. Trees start slow. Then they give back for many, 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 many years. When you plant a tree, you don't do it for yourself. You do it for your children. And nothing beats making pitas a fruit like bayabas o kakainin ko kagad. Can I say this plainly? Being a farmer is also quite sexy and handsome and beautiful. You are moving every day. You're outside. You're strong, healthy, and fit. without paying for the gym. Plus, you gain other riches, friends, wisdom, patience, virtues, knowledge, love for nature. Farming makes you better. Farming is a discipline. Farming is a way of life. And you don't have to be a full-time farmer to start. Be a farmer even if you're not a farmer. Make it a weekend gig like me. No land, you can farm in pots. You can farm in water through hydroponics. Farming is a mindset, I told you. Farming is a discipline of showing up today for harvest you can't yet see. So if you're thinking, where do I fit? Agriculture needs more than planters. We need agripreneurs, agri-engineers, food technologists, drone pilots, mechanics, marketers, and people who can build systems from farm to market. Importanting point to Kasi when you say pwede kang maging farmer, hindi naman ibig sabihin ikaw talaga yung magtatanim at magbubungkal at mag-aararo. Hindi, 'di ba? Let me end this thing with a song. Kasi yung magtanim ay di biro feels like it scared generations because it sounds like puro hirap lang ang pagtatanim. But for me, farming is, yes, hard sometimes. But it's also ridiculously fun. So ready ba kayong mapakinggan yung kanta ko? Ito Palitan natin yung lyrics ng Magtanim ay di biro. Game? Magtanim ay di biro, sobrang saya matatamo. Maghapon man sa arawan, may pagkain tayong tanan. Di ba? So yun yung first stanza natin. Magtanim, magtanim, laging may aanihin. Magtanim, magtanim, pagsasakay wag biruin. Ayun. Salamat. Sana makatulong itong video na ito. But just a quick note, no? So if you're thinking of agriculture as a career, is there a place for people like you and me? Of course, just like what I said, the truth is, yes, of course there is. But also, I think a hard truth that we might need to swallow is, unless you can scale your farming operation, medyo mahirap talaga siya eh. So, kailangan talagang may makina ka, kailangan may mga traktora, implements ka, para malaki yung operasyon mo. I think that's the only time na talagang kikita ka. Now, I feel that this is where the government can be a part of the solution. Kasi mahal yung traktora, sa totoo lang. Parang pangmayaman nga ang pagsasaka. Pero kung magkaroon ng paraan na parang pwedeng maghiraman, no? Maghiraman ng traktora ang mga tao, ang mga magkakapitbahay sa isang lugar, kagaya dito sa Kapas Tarlac, I think mas mapapadali yun, no? Yun ang investment eh. Mechanization ang almost pinaka-importanting investment para talagang maging tunay na negosyo ang pagfa-farm mo. Last but not the least, pwede mo ring gawin actually agritourism. Magtayo ka ng maliit na swimming pool. Importante yun. Ako nagtayo ng swimming pool, pero water reserve ako yun eh para sa palen ko. Pero may mga taong nagpupunta, meron kayong isang maliit na kubo, kwarto na may aircon. Yun, trip ng mga tao yun. So pwede ka rin maging agri-tourism entrepreneur. So actually maraming pwedeng puntahan ang pagiging ang farmer. Sinasabi ko nga, it's not just a job, it is a way of life. And I hope that you can find something that you can do, that you'd like to do, and make sure that there's no idle land, walang tamad na lupa, no? Sa Pilipinas, kung magagawa mo yun on behalf of all of the Filipinos. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much.